Okay, hi and welcome to my first video. This is detailing the city Valeheim and the surrounding area on my adventure server that me and my friends have built. It's getting pretty dark right now, so I'll go ahead and set the time to 8 a.m. Don't have to worry about it getting dark or monsters spawning. And if they do, we'll just burn them alive. Okay, this is a lot better. Okay, so basically when you start the game, you're going to spawn somewhere within this fairly good-sized chunk right here. I was hoping it would get to spawn here, but that tends to not be the case. I've actually had people spawn on top of the shop before. Luckily they don't spawn these cactuses. That would really hurt. Oh, a wolf. Huh. Yeah, we do have wolves. That's generic Minecraft, but this is the wizard's study. Really, there's some secret stuff in here, so look around. Make sure you only destroy storable blocks if you do manage to get on, but it'll be a while for the servers out. I really don't want to actually give away too much stuff at this point, and it would ruin a good portion of the secret stuff in the game. But yeah, so the first town you need to go to is Valeheim. There's the sign. And Valeheim, what it is, it's basically the beginner town. Everyone starts out here. Everyone moves on. I try to keep people together, or I'm going to try to keep people together in parties, but that may not turn out the best way. I might end up having to get multiple GMs run multiple games at once via Skype or something like that. But starting off, here's the rent house. At this point, it really has no point in the story. It's just kind of here for space filling. I might actually, depending on how much I want to charge people, actually do rent housing. Not real money, of course. That would be retarded. And here's the Church of the Pious Fish. It's the religion of this whole map. Pretty much there's a church on at least every continent. And they have a sect kind of like the Templars too, which is, I'll get into that more later. And they'll actually play a major part in the story. This is the crops. Where are the crops? Here. It's supposed to be an empty spot. You're not supposed to touch this. It's really just this more aesthetic stuff to make sure that people, makes it think it's a real town. Here's the Blacksmith Shop. I actually recorded this video before and missed this entirely, so I had to make sure I came back and got it. You can place orders and pick up orders here for weapons and armor, and those kind of things. While general goods, you'll find, actually let's get on here first. You'll find over here at the general store, also known as Vale Mart. It's right here. Okay, a little laggy, but should be okay at the end. Here's the main cash register. Oh, it's kind of small. Back here's the storage room. You can see through the glass up there. All it's got in it are some broken armor pieces that I didn't have anywhere else to put and didn't feel like incinerating. But for now, it's not a big deal, and I can always get rid of those later. I can leave them in here in case people manage to get back there without some NPC killing them. Here's the village chief's house. This is where the main story takes place for this town, and you'll find out the village chief has disappeared, and basically you're sure to find out what happened to him, or find him, hopefully find him, but as you know, in most RPGs, that's not always possible to find everybody. Over here is a monster-infested mine, quote-unquote. It's not exactly monster-infested right now. One, because I have torches up, and two, because until recently I hadn't had mods working. And so monster spawners spawned only pigs. And it's not necessarily the best thing to consider pigs monsters that are dangerous and tell people to keep out because of it. But that'll probably be something in there at the end of once I get the monster spawners up, and so that people will actually have some reason to go in there. Here's the inn, the Rusty Crossbow. And you've got your basic room rates up there. Currency is in iron ingots, gold ingots, and diamonds. Generic, basically bronze, silver, and gold, although they don't really correspond. 10 iron, 1 gold, 10 gold, 1 diamond, that kind of system. And there's also some other currencies in the game, which you'll find out as you go through it. Here's the rooms. There's a 2-bedroom, 2-bed suite, and a regular single room, and you can use this to save your spawn point, so that when you die, you'll just come back here, and you can always pick yourself up and go get your allies to get you some money, and then put weapons and stuff on your tab. another cool place in here, which I also skipped last time for some reason, is up this ladder, and this is the lookout tower, which isn't much of a tower, but originally it was designed so where I kind of an overview of this, and when I was building, back before I'd really done anything with the server operations and stuff like that, I used this so I could fire arrows off of stuff. As of right now, the map is about, from what is fairly well filled out, I wouldn't say it's brimming, or because there's still a lot of areas. I mean, a lot of areas we haven't explored, like this big forest here, and off that direction, and even somewhat off that direction too, has not been explored at all. But that'll eventually we plan to explore most of the map, and we are gonna plan on having people game master these games, so that players won't really get off track and won't get lost in the world with no way to get back. And this is the front gate. Basically the sign up front, which I carefully passed up on accident, was basically all it says is that you shouldn't keep the door open after you leave. We don't want monsters getting in. So yeah, that's Valeheim. I'll post another video probably later this week, maybe later, maybe not, that will detail the next area going up this hill over to the Forbidden Forest and to probably Ikaria. It's not quite complete yet, but it'd be kind of cool to let people see exactly what we're doing. I'll probably do it when I have some friends on. There's actually another city over here, but I'll do a detail of that once we actually finish the trees there. And so, thanks for watching the video. If you're following this Tumblr account, then you already know what this is, but for anyone who just started watching this, this is RPGFoundry, and I'm Gravion, and, well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.